Hey, so I want to walk you through how to create a brand kit today, and this is one of the main reasons why I highly recommend going Canva Pro. I think it's an extremely useful tool and is really worth the money, and you're going to see why in a few moments. So, first you scroll down here to brand kit. The first thing I would do is look at the fonts that you have for your brand that are listed in your guidebook, and then first you can see if they are here in Canva just by typing them in. And these are the fonts that we use within our brand. So I wanted to kind of set this up to show you. Now you can go in here and fuss if you want to use a particular sizing or a boldness or italic or however you want to set it up, or you can kind of leave it loose because you can adjust it within the layouts. I don't really worry about the sizing because the sizing and things like that is really going to change depending on the amount of copy I have in the layout or the sizing of the actual art that I'm trying to create, because and Instagram stories is a different size than an Instagram feed, so like you're gonna need to adjust that anyway, so I don't really worry too much about it here. So these are the three that we use, and then also we use a cursive handwritten type of font, so that's not in Canva. So you go to upload, and you just, wherever you saved your font, you go in there and you get it and you just select it. And then what's going to happen is, due to the licensing laws of fonts, which is what we told you when you purchased, you cannot give them out or give them away for free or any of that kind of thing. So it's just asking you to make sure that this font is yours. So you just hit yes, and then that's going to upload it. And then we're going to focus on your colors for your brand. Now, when you purchased a package from us, we gave you a little, I guess you would call it like a color swatch, like as if you were looking at paint swatches, with a little number underneath of it, and that is going to be the number that you're going to place here. And you just type it in. You don't need to worry about capital letters or any of that type of thing when it comes to this section. So you just fill these in for every single color that you have for your brand. I'm just going to put in a few. Our color palette for a Positively package is actually limited because we want to be able, we can showcase all the other colors from all the brands and it not be too much. So our brand is a little different than yours. So there's that, and then you can go in here and you can add in your logos, your icons, whatever it is that you want in here that you're going to use frequently within your brand. And I'm just going to upload a couple just to show you exactly how this works. So, and then just another thing, I always load in your ping files because of the fact that you they're always see-through, so you don't need to worry about having it where you have like a white box behind it or anything like that, because that can really make designing complicated, because you're always going to have this white thing in the way. So I always just go with the ping, and I highly suggest you do that too. You can have your other files to use elsewhere within your elements, like if you need them for your website or things like that. So that's pretty much it. I just want to show you how you can upload a couple different things here. And these are the two versions of the logo that we used the most, which is why I'm putting them in here to show you this. Okay, so there's that. You now have in your brand logos, and then let's just show you real quick like why I would add in some of the icons or all of the icons. And again, I select the ping. This is just one icon on our brand that we use quite a lot. Okay, so there's your brand kit. You have all these elements in here, and it's ready to be used. So I'm just going to go back to the home page, and I'm just going to select something to just show you how you could use this. So here is just a random thing in Canva, and you could be like, oh, I really like this. I want to use this for something, but I want it to be my brand. So that way people will begin to recognize my brand. So just select a copy. You come up here. I walk you through this, but your brand fonts are right here. And they're always at the top. You don't need to scroll through the endless supply of fonts that Canva gives you, which is why this saves you a lot of money. And guys, when it comes to our business, time is money. We need to be able to do things quickly and not be wasting time on, tedious tasks. And that's why I highly recommend this. So you just select this, whichever one you want. Like I said before, if you decide that one day you want your headline to be what you set up for your subhead, you totally can do that. So you just select that, and then this, and that's that. And then say you want to add in your logo, okay? So you go into uploads, you go into folders, and you go right here where it says logos, and your logo is going to show up. Now, the reason why I did this is because I wanted to show you that the black ones are a little hard to see within Canva because this is black, and if if it was white, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's just kind of the nature of what it is. So they're kind of hard to see, but you would just select this and it pops right here, and you would just change the size of whatever it is. And I show you how to change the size in a whole nother video. And Canva's being difficult today. Why is this not working today? There it goes. Okay. Sometimes when you're screen sharing, it's just a little difficult to do things. So you would just add this in here, and then you have like a watermark on your layout with your logo, and you didn't have to go and search to find your logos, and they would all just be listed here on the left-hand side. And you can add in your images, things like that. It just makes designing so much easier. And then say you wanted to change this to one of your brand colors. This is where your palette will be. So, which is nice. It's always there, front and center. You don't need to scroll around and find it, because as you begin to add in photos and elements into your design over time, these colors at the top will change unless you set up a brand kit. Your brand kit colors stay here at all times. If not, you would literally have to go in and type that number every single time. You would have to come in here and type this number every time that you wanted your brand color, and that is extremely tedious, and it becomes very annoying, and it wastes a lot of time. So that's it, and that's exactly how you would create a layout using your templates. And you can adjust them or change your icons or logos, and that just makes it super easy to change it up. And that's why I highly recommend having the upgrade, because the brand kit alone is worth the money in savings that you will do each and every month when using this tool every day. So that's it. I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys.